Big D live streamer.
Yo,
Yeah, we just started.
we're live.
So you're out on a boat right now? That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm on the boat.
Nice.
Let's go.
I see you have the free Yoba hat. Yoba.
Yoba merch.
Yeah, thanks for coming on. I
Visor.
want to. Nice.
It goes good with a white boy summer.
What do you think about that white boy summer thing?
I think that's great that they did that for me.
Just for you?
Yeah.
Got the blonde hair, blue eyes.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna jump into it. I wanted to ask you a little bit about what it's like being a live streamer because you're pretty big. Oh, nice. You're pretty big.
Yeah.
You were pretty much number 2 to Nicholas Fuentes for a while, and then they banned you. So what was that like?
Hey, that really was messed up. That sucked. And
You're-
as you know, nobody's recovered. We're not making any money. I was set to be making 10 racks a month, and then they took it all away. The viewership hasn't recovered. The money hasn't recovered. And this is the case for everybody. Jaden, Ralph, everybody. So it's all about, are you going to be able to adapt and overcome these obstacles in the upcoming future, in the upcoming white boy summer?
Yeah, I know that this last year you did a whole lot of great coverage, a whole lot of IRL live streaming, and you even went out the night, January 6th.
Yeah.
So we kind of need people like you to go out and report and do. I don't want to say you're a journalist, but because journalists kind of suck these days. But you're out there on the front lines getting a whole lot of the information.
That's true. I went there all night long. They said curfew, everybody has to be inside. And I stayed outside the whole night and
Yeah.
proved that curfew in Washington, D.C. means nothing. And we need people out there like me.
Definitely. I was watching that live stream, and I thought you did a great job. You're talking with people. You're seeing that people are outside after curfew. But then, I mean, I'm going to bring it up. I saw that you heard some sirens, and then you ran for cover.
Yeah.
All right, connection's getting a little
That's true.
sketchy.
Okay, it's good now. Okay, it's good now.
All right. So now that you've been banned from D Live, right? And I noticed you got banned from Twitter, and it seems like you're not even a controversial figure. You don't talk about a lot of the stuff Nick does or Yoba or anything like that. What are you going to be live streaming on now in the future?
On YouTube.
You're still on YouTube?
I'm on YouTube right now. YouTube.com/Woozuh.
Awesome. I'm going to be able to plug the link on my social media thing because I did not know you're still on YouTube.
Well, I just started out here on YouTube. To answer your question, the solution was going to be Bitwave, but time and time again, Bitwave has proven to be an unreliable product, such as when I was in Key West in Florida, and Bitwave was straight up down for everybody. Failed to load the media, and it's done this on a number of different occasions to where it's proven itself to, despite being free speech, it has to work in order to work. So I'm working on YouTube, and I've noticed that other IRL streamers such as Stop Speeding, Chicken Andy, they stream on YouTube without a problem and have thousands of subscribers. So I figured I might as well be able to do the same thing as well.
All right, I just got an error on my YouTube thing. I was checking that out. So I'm going to mix it up a little bit. I remember that you went to the Stop the Steal rallies you were doing the main coverage for that. You talked to who's the Arab guy, the Indian guy who's putting it together, and you were passing out some of his flyers.
Ali.
Yeah, Ali.
Ali.
Do you want to talk about that a
Yeah,
little bit?
Ali. Ali is an infiltrator. Who knows what he's trying to bring about? I've heard different takes on that. Communism, but he has a past history of being a felon, credit card theft. This guy steals credit cards, and he's Indian.
What do you think about his connection?
Ali Akbar.
What do you think about his connection to Karl Rove?
I think that's messed up.
Because that's
At
yeah.
first, I was doing it just. Oh,
Sorry, keep going.
no, you go.
Well, I was gonna say when we met in Phoenix and we talked a little bit, I thought it was pretty funny because I was on your side, but I didn't want to make waves. When you went around and you were like, "Who's this Ali?" and you're being really loud on your live stream, and you're just passing out those flyers. And you're like, "Look who Ali is."
Let's go. Yeah, I was just joking around, showing people his mugshot. I thought it was funny, but then it got to a point where one of the older women that I talked to, she was like, "That's really messed up and strange." And then it was at that point that I realized, like, oh, I'm actually persuading people right now. And my point was just to be joking around and hanging out and having fun. And then I was like, oh shoot. Because I realized. But you know what? At the end of the day, Ali Alexander, whose real name is Ali Akbar, very strange Muslim name, blocked me on Twitter and refused to tap in on Fast Undie Dancing. What's up with that? Also, he's always wearing orange. So orange in the gematria calculator is 33, and the Masons will always use orange to signal to each other because 33 is the highest degree ranking in the Freemasons, and 33% of the angels in heaven will become the sons of perdition. That's how I think he's up to no good.
That's pretty interesting. I did not notice that about him. Maybe he wants to be part of them. I know he blocked me on Telegram.
Well, there you go.
Well, did you see that Jaden McNeil was censored off of Twitter as well? And then Nick got a short Twitter ban for nothing, and they both posted it, and the reason why is blank.
Yeah.
It seems that a new purge is happening. A lot of these conservative commentators that the media lies about are ending up to be deleted as well.
Well, that looks like the way it's going to be, the pathway forward. We're going to have to find our audience on other platforms. It's a matter of communicating where we're going to be. And,
would you join the Trump platform? Trump's putting together a new social media. We're not sure what it's going to look like. But would you join it?
Yeah. That's going to be epic.
I like how you're so in depth with your responses.
Well, you know me. I'm Jaden Gang for life, and Jaden, as far as we're concerned, he did nothing wrong. I'm
Very
a
true.
free speech Buddhist, and Twitter has not been transparent with us. They claim to have a commitment to free speech. However, they ban people for free speech. You can't have one and the other. It's like trying to have your cake and eat it too. And that's what big tech has been trying to do, yet they consider to always deplatform us. They'll never get away with it, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Twitter has a commitment to spreading Satanism, demonic influence, because they say free speech. But when people tell the truth, they get blocked, they get banned. And then you go on there, and pretty much 60% of Twitter is pornography.
60%?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff on Twitter. You scroll through your timeline, it's going to pop up somewhere that there's an OnlyFans girl because one of your friends decided to happen chance like it. It's weird.
I didn't even know that.
Well, it's probably good. It's probably good you're not there anymore.
Yeah, I got banned. Uh, Never forget the Groiper Holocaust. It's all out. And what else? You know what? It's gonna be a matter of moving over to the alternative platforms, Gab and Telegram. I'm already one step ahead of you on that one. I've been on Gab since October 2016. I just got verified on Gab and hit 2,000 followers. So it's a
Nice.
matter of getting big on those ones. It'll be the real movers and the power makers. Are you verified on Gab yet?
No, I haven't even set up anything. I've just been focusing on my Telegram account.
Oh, Gab is big too, because Telegram, they're trying to. Well, I think it's Gab pushing this the most, but Telegram is like invested in by. Uh, Why'd you do that?
Muslims, Abu Dhabi.
Well, the same oil Muslims in Saudi Arabia, etc., are into Twitter, and but it's not like they're the ones saying that you can't talk about gay people and stuff, is it?
I'm pretty sure people in Abu Dhabi, they would be on board with criticizing trannies and gays.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. It's mainly Gab. Gab.com on Telegram is saying Telegram is the one that's gonna censor us, and Gab's gonna be the freedom one. But Telegram has a much better interface. So I think Gab needs to work on their interface most of all. I don't know.
How do you feel about that governor trying to ban Gab? Do you know who I'm talking about? The guy in the wheelchair, he had the Israeli flags behind him, and he's like, we got to ban Gab.
Yeah, I think that's very messed up, and it shows you the extent of Jewish control. That's not even a conspiracy theory or nothing like that. It's the extent of Jewish control, where he's saying it's an anti-Semitic platform, and he's standing in front of the Israeli flag. Like, that's not even a conspiracy. He's straight up Jewish control right there. How are you gonna spin that one and make me think I'm crazy and gaslight me out of believing that when that's what it is, you know?
Yeah, you can criticize everybody else except for the Jews, it seems.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But yeah, I've noticed that first on Facebook and Twitter before the big crackdowns happened that, oh, okay, all these people are saying it's not okay to be white. You got to get rid of white people. And then you could say a little bit about other races, not too much. But the only group out of all the groups everywhere that you cannot criticize are Jews. And if you write it anywhere on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and maybe even this video might get tagged for it, is if you say anything bad about Jews or you point to anything good about them controlling the media, the banks, the country, then they'll shut you down.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, that's true.
Can I ask you? You don't have to dox yourself. I want to ask you where you're at right now. What lake? You don't have to say if you don't want to.
I'm at Lake Texas in Texas.
Nice. It looks beautiful out there.
Yeah, out on the open. You know me.
Am I streaming on your YouTube? Or are you just looking at yourself?
I'm live.
I can't. It just looks like a black screen to me. I'll be honest. I can't. There's not good lighting.
How about now?
No, I can't see it very well.
Oh wait. How about now?
No, I see a bunch of words. I see a reflection. You can just tell me. I'll believe whatever you say. You got a ginger?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's Frogman. What if I did it like that?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm just gonna believe you. I'm just gonna say I see it when I don't. I'm just gonna say yeah.
I'm live. This is my selfie stick.
It's a nice selfie stick. Well,
Yeah.
we can keep going a little bit more. I just want to ask about: are you going to any future events? It seems ever since January 6th, which was a big media thing. I mean, I support the peaceful protests there. Seems ever since then there has not been a lot of good events to go to cover. So I think we may have lost him. He's going out on the lake. He's pretty far out there. I'm surprised he had connection. We can hear the wind. Did you hear my question I asked you just a second ago, or did it cut out?
When I go to future events. Oh man, the app shut down. Should I rejoin the room? What do I do? What do you do in a situation where it shuts down, guys?
Well, I can still hear you, and now I can see you, so I think it's good.
The question was, am I going to do future events, and am I going to be political events or other events?
Yeah, I mean, just in general.
Well, as you know, we got the acquittal of Derek Chauvin coming up. That's going to be an exciting one. Tons of big cities to do IRL, get the good coverage of the street protests, Antifa with TTS and media for $3. Put my life at the line, but it's going to be worth it for the money and the clout. Other than that, it's going to be just regular stuff, going up and talking to people at like normal events, regular stuff, hitting up the streets with the bars and talking to people, interviewing people, being a little edgy with it. And the other thing I want to do is, well, I've been skipping meals for the past couple weeks. I'm trying to get my six-pack abs going on so I can have a nice picture for Tinder and do IRL. It's going to be great content, cute dates with the TTS and the live chat. That'll be good. Showcase my autism.
So people girls who swipe right on you and you go on a date with them, they're going to be able to join your IRL live stream.
Yeah, that'll be epic.
Interesting.
So that's the answer to the question. It's like I'm trying to branch out and do something that is friendly for all audiences, not necessarily just those who are right wing and then right wing, but constrained to our circle America first. Like I want something that'll be branched out for everybody, and then maybe slip a few red pills in here and there at the end of the day. Yeah.
All right, cool. Did you go to AFPAC at all?
Yeah.
You went to AFPAC too?
AFPAC. It's called AFPAC.
America First Political Action Conference, AFPAC.
Yeah.
Oh man, I missed it. That's probably why I didn't see you there. Are you gonna be at AFPAC 3?
Yes, AFPAC 3. I got big plans. I need to raise thousands of dollars, which I should be able to do within a year. And I'm gonna get my own Airbnb and have my own exclusive Woozuh party, where pretty much everybody's invited, but there's gonna be a couple select guests that aren't gonna be guests because they're not invited. That's my that's my plan. I'm gonna have a big bash with all the MAGA pogs. It's gonna be based.
Epic.
And go to AFPAC. It's gonna be epic.
Yeah, I like how AFPAC 2 had Congressman Paul Gosar. They had did they have Marjorie Taylor Greene there? Lauren Witzke as well? I know they had a lot of big names showing up. So I really like how Nick started to enter the mainstream of that we are going to put America First candidates into the government.
Yes, Lauren Witzke was there, I think, and Laura Loomer, Paul Gosar, Steve King. I don't know. What else? I mean, what else? What's the other part of the question?
I was just hoping you'd make a comment on my statement. I'd said it. I think it's really good that Nicholas Fuentes his America First has finally entered the mainstream, and he's able to put America First political candidates into the government.
Yes, I believe that when it comes to future elections, people are going to have to be exclusive about supporting America First. There needs to be immigration restriction, restoration of faith and family, and ending foreign wars. And if people can't commit to agree to that, then we should be able to run their primary campaigns into the ground and make it very, very expensive for them to lose. America first.
America First. That's a great way to put it.
Let's go.
Now, I talked with a pretty high up guy from Republicans overseas yesterday or the other day. I think it was yesterday, and I told him about Nicholas Fuentes, and he said, "Yeah, Nick Fuentes does have a place because electing candidates comes from the bottom up, and a lot of the Republican Party's problems come because they're doing a top down. The elites are choosing who gets into office, and the people are not liking it."
Yes, that's the problem.
Yeah. So hopefully I'll be able to talk to Matt Schlapp in the future. And I know that him and Nick are not on good terms, but I'm definitely going to name drop him because I think America First is the way forward for the Republican Party. Did you go into CPAC at all at Florida?
Yeah, I snuck my way in there. That was pretty epic. Just walked in. They had a door open. So I just went in and got kicked out.
Oh, okay.
And I got in further than Jaden and further than Nick. the way that I snuck in. And I don't know. As for are we gonna get our people in? I sure hope we get our people in. And I don't know. I feel like the damage has been done, and there's gonna be a lot of work to do.
I bring up CPAC in Florida because when I was there, a lot of the younger people were very pro-America First, and a lot of the old guard, like the 50-year-old guys in the Republican Party were very anti-America First, it seemed. They wanted more neoconservatism. But I had a lot of hope because all the young people there love Nick, they love America First, and I think there's a lot of energy in this movement.
Yeah, they think it's about the markets and freedom of exchange and all this other stuff. They're not looking into race and how that plays a factor in things. And, they're playing by a set of rules that applies to a world that doesn't exist. They're playing in the world as it ought to be versus the world that is as it is. The left, they operate in the world as it is. They look at race and they look at racial resentment between different groups of people. If our side is the only side doing that, then we're campaigning to lose. And that's just not the way to win. America first.
Yep. Yeah, it's focusing on demographics. Demographic replacement is definitely the way forward. We keep ignoring it in the Republican Party, and everything just keeps getting worse. And our leaders can't understand why. It's incredibly weird being like a normal person and seeing this. You're in Texas. You've probably been to the border. I've been to the Arizona border. There's just massive waves of these people coming over.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it doesn't matter where you are. It seems like you cannot escape it. And these Republicans need to realize that the jobs are going to be taken more and more. At first, they were coming here and they were just mowing lawns and cleaning toilets. But now they're saying building homes and taking care of your kids. That's jobs for immigrants too. And people need to be trained for more jobs like coding and technology so that the immigrants can't replace them. Well, at the end of the day, you're going to run out of stuff at the top of the market to do. There's not going to be any higher paid jobs that the immigrants won't be able to do. And then we're going to be fully replaced and not going to be competitive in our own country, because they're going to keep importing people to do it at lower and lower wages.
Yeah, we've already
So,
outsourced a lot of the coding, a lot of the engineering as well. The H-1B visas, a lot of it's taken
mhm,
up by foreigners already.
yeah, I feel like maybe picking fruit, you come here for a season and then you go back home. How does it end up that they're here for 30 years and they got grandkids here? And landscaping should be a good job. At one point, it was a good job. People should be able to do landscaping and make that their career and afford a house and have a family. But with all the people that you're bringing in, it's made it so that's the lowest of the low peasant job that you couldn't feed your family doing. And this is the world that not just the Republicans, but both sides have created in collusion with the elites to drive down the cost of labor and bring in more consumers into the market.
Very smart. Yep. Makes everything more expensive as well because they're looking to buy homes. They're looking to buy stuff inside the market as well, not just homes, but like going to Walmart, and everything gets more expensive because now there's that added competition. So you got lower wages and everything's more expensive.
Yeah, I noticed that, especially in the housing market. You would think that you could only afford an apartment. Well, now they're in apartments too, and an apartment costs $1,800 or $2,400. That's an apartment. Are you kidding me? That's crazy.
Yeah, they want everybody to own nothing. Own nothing and you'll be happy. That's what they're saying.
Well, I'm not happy. I want to own some.
Well, I'm gonna finish up the interview. I'm gonna ask you about the GameStop stock. That kind of seems like it'd be a little bit of your forte of going into that. What's going on with the GameStop? What's going on with buying silver? What's your opinion on that?
Uh, well, I mean, the guy that started the GameStop stock, he was bought in so early, and then other people caught on. And silver, that's a psyop. I don't think that's going anywhere. I think that's Reddit being stupid, saying, "Oh, silver, that's where it's going to be." At the end of the day, the point being is when Reddit says to buy something, that's the point you got to sell it, because if you're buying it when Reddit's saying to buy it, you're going to lose a lot of money.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's already bought in who is going to make money off it, and then they're trying to get the masses to pump up the price, and they can sell off.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about these apps and the market that shut down people's ability to sell their stocks? It seems like the market's all fake.
Yeah, that's straight up cheating and illegal. They literally can't do that, but apparently they can do that, and they're going to get away with it. And the market, not the market, the government chooses winners and losers. The billionaires and the hedge funds chooses who wins and who loses. So that's messed up.
Yeah, that's true. Do you plug your channels real quick? Thank you for coming on. I didn't know you were going to be out on the lake. I thought we were going to be like sitting doing a nice chat, and I appreciate you coming on regardless. So, what are some of your channels that you're on now that people can go and follow?
Telegram, t.me/Woozuh, WOOZUH. Gab, verified on Gab. I follow back all patriots. Gab.com/Woozuh. Also, YouTube. I'm live right now for those who are tuning in. YouTube.com/Woozuh.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have another interview. I'm gonna catch you when you're like sitting down with a good internet connection. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Then we can talk more about my show's called Pure Politics, so it's like I'm gonna ask you political questions. This is how it is.
Good. Base.
All right. This is very nice talking with you. All right, continue your live stream. I'm gonna go ahead and
Wait. You're on my show too, though. So do you want to plug your show?
Oh yeah. Show? I'm American Grayson at Pure Politics.
Wait, let me turn up the brightness. Oh, wait,
right.
Let me turn down the brightness. No, turn up the brightness.
Yeah, whichever way it has to go.
All right, now tell him.
All right, I'm American Grayson at Pure Politics, Pure Politics. The only other competitor on YouTube is an Indian guy, so I'm the not Indian guy. So yeah, check me out on YouTube. I'm also on Telegram. Same account, t.me/official Pure Politics. And those are my only two social medias.
Oh, you got to get on Gab.
That's what I'm hearing.
Get on Gab and get verified on Gab. It's pretty easy to get verified right now.
All right, I'll have to do that then.
Yeah. Base, do you fish?
No, I have fished before in the past, but I'm not very good at, or the fish just don't like me. I sit there patiently waiting.
All right.
Have you caught anything yet?
No. No.
All right. So you're as good as fisherman as I am so far.
Yeah. Epic. So
cool.
I'll hang up on you now.
All right. I'm gonna end the stream and tell your friend I said hi. I appreciate him being on.
Hey. Hi. What's going on? He said, "What's going on?"
We're doing a live stream. You've been here. What do you mean what's going on? You know what's going on.
It's an expression.
Well, we're literalist. Both of us are a little autistic.
All right.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream.